Hello, my name's Emily Rose. I have 2 kids. I'm a mom of 2 kids and a wife. And today we were supposed to have a stuffing. I'm literally recording this even a day late because I was away for a couple days. And when I came back to start editing it, because I forgot my laptop, of course, it doesn't have any, my video has no sound. So, we're gonna do something a little different, right? So this is what I would have been stuffing: 200 into rent, 36 into Adam's savings, 28 into his graduation fund. We put another 50 in Christmas. We did the monthly: January, February, March, and we put into the savings for Sterling. So, yeah, Sterling. So we went away to my to my husband's grandpa's birthday party. We stayed at their house for a little bit, and my littlest son, he's a little sick. Well, he has a problem, so he's been sick. And I was talking to my grandmom and my mom about my son's braces, right? So if I'm trying to decide how to go about this, because his braces are due to be put on in January. I forget what the exact date is off the top of my head, but it's due in January. They're gonna take out I'm sorry, you're gonna hear the baby in the background, because again, I'm taping this late because I went to go. This is Sunday now. This is supposed to be my Saturday, and literally the whole thing has no sound, and I didn't realize it, and the whole camera setup changed in the middle of the video, and like you didn't see half of it anyway, because I thought I just couldn't hear my laptop, which sometimes I can't even hear my laptop when I'm editing, because I don't want to have my headphones on while I'm taking care of the baby, right? So, and I was just making sure that there was no mistakes in the visuals, basically. That's where I've been recently with it, because I haven't had time to edit. I might even change my editing schedule, because the last episode was late. I think I got it up in time, but because Monday was a holiday, my husband got paid a day later, and then I was able to tape mine the morning before we left, but again, I didn't even start editing it, and I meant to bring my laptop with me. Didn't end up happening, so I didn't edit it, and it's even late today that I even tried to start editing it, because I realized, like, I didn't even edit the video to post. So I'm recording this now. This is going to be me talking about some other things going on, you know, instead. Like you saw, there's like, I think now in Christmas there's like $850. I spent some of it already. My plan with that is, because it's all, you know, I'm not going to keep messing with the tracker that I got, which I'm not even sure if I showed it in last video. I think I did, but I got a new tracker. Not tracker. What's the word? Not this one. This. I think it's a tracker. My brain is like not really working right now because of everything going on. Yeah. So instead of, I already took out more money because I'm about to do, so instead of clearing this out for the amount of money that's in here, I'm going to be putting my placeholders in here so you know how much I've saved for Christmas, because I don't want to have to reset this. Alright, gimme. you're going to have a very unedited video. So give me 1 second. Alright, so this is the amount I want to save for Christmas this year. So instead of you know, I like to, when I get to start spending the money, I clear these out. But instead of doing that this time, I'm just gonna, when I take out money, put trackers, not trackers, placeholders in. So right now, I have a 500, 600, 700, 50, 750, 850, 870, 880, 890. Is this 5? Oh my god. What was I at? 890, 895. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have $900. Well, we had $900 in here, right? So that's what my plan is, to just put little placeholders in. And we're not going to clear out the tracker till the end of the Christmas season. Or maybe I will clear it out, but not till it's done. Alright? So, that's what's going on with that. Graduation, we're still saving for his graduation. Now, you guys know that I'm, for the month of October, saving for Adam and saving for Sterling, doing like a specific, not that one, this one for Adam. It's going to be upside down for a minute. The plan for these were for them to be separate. But I think right now, at the end of the month, they're going to go in with Sterling's penny challenge. And at the end of the penny challenge, it's all going to go towards Adam's braces. Now, when it comes to Adam's braces, my grandma convinced me, and my mom thought it was a good idea too, to start a GoFundMe for his braces since his insurance isn't covering it. I'm looking into other options also, but I did start a GoFundMe for his braces. I will be adding that link, and I'll start putting my affiliate links to things. Well, not, you know, like my referral links, not affiliate links. So like, I think I have Fetch, and what was the other one? I wanted to Venmo. Probably put those in there. And I've been thinking of starting something called Buy Me a Coffee. But that one is like the last, that's the bottom thing. Not worried about that right now. I want to start building some more a following before I do that, especially with putting my son's GoFundMe in my description. Also, I'm probably gonna start working on physical products for my Etsy, and I'm working on doing a challenge book. At the moment, when I finish everything I'm going to do for the challenge book, I'm probably going to print out all of the challenges, and then instead of showing you the finished product, I will show you my it in my binder, because I'm going to be doing it most likely through Kinko's, and I will be making the books like these. I'll probably make more of the, you know, these and all that, so you guys can see them, get those set up, because that's fairly cheap to get done. And again, I already have some of the challenges I want to put in there in here, you know what I mean? Like, so I'll probably have the 26 envelope, maybe not all of the 100 envelopes, maybe just, whoa, I have money over here for, I gotta put money in for Christmas presents. I have it all set up. So maybe I'll just do this 100 envelope challenge, This, maybe not the double, because the double is a lot. And most of my challenges, I want to have like smaller ones. So we'll probably have these 3 in there. Probably not the haunted house one, because that's more of a scary one. Not scary, but you know, that's more a niche, you know, like that's something like I wouldn't put as a mainstream thing, you know. I might put this one in there. I haven't decided. We're definitely putting this one in there. Let's see, do I have any more that I have planned to go in there? Because I'm working on more. These are the braces. That's that. Oh, I'm gonna do the full pages of these, but I'm gonna turn them the other way instead of them sitting like this. Or unless you guys think it's a good idea to leave them like this, I'll try to put them this orientation. But all of the stuff with both of my kids having problems, like my oldest, I probably will have to save the year one in there, and maybe this one, this 100. That's why I don't want to put all the hundreds. Put this one in here, and then I have a few more I'm working on now, just to make like a nice rounded savings challenge book. So I'll have all of the ones printed. I put these off to the side. This is what I'm stuffing next. But that's the plan for now. I showed you this one, right? No, that's not going in there. So that's what I'm thinking for that. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to get my referral code for Fetch underneath. What was the other referral code? There was another one. Venmo. Pretty much everybody's Venmo, so I doubt that one. Anybody's really going to do anything for that. But I need to start making more money than I'm making with my job. Or at least try, you know, make a little bit of passive money. So I'm trying to work on, you know, I had already, the original plan was I had already made these for myself. And I noticed that these kinds of ones, the Halloween kinds of things, I know there's a lot of people that have the same aesthetic as me, and I couldn't find anything on Etsy that was like these, right? So that was originally, I made them for myself, and then I wanted to sell them, since no one else. But it's actually, some of this stuff is actually stressing me out. So I put these up, and I haven't gotten many people even looking at them, even though I tried to even put the tags for more Halloween-y, because it's now October. I thought at least I would have a sale, one sale by now, since some of these are more Halloween-y-ish. Trying to think. So yeah, with both my kids sick right now, or having problems, because my oldest, he's having some kind of food intolerance. We're working on first trying lactose, because me and my mother are both lactose intolerant, but we don't really care, if that makes sense. Like, I know that it upsets my stomach, so you know, I just eat in moderation, and when I eat dairy, I suffer the consequences. But with my son, he's having a real hard time. It's worse than I've ever had, so we're trying to work on that. So we're starting with lactose because it makes sense, and then he's been having a hard time with the habit implant they put in his mouth. Maybe I could see if I could add a picture of it, because it looks so painful, and he complains how painful it is, and it looks painful, like it looks too big for his mouth. So So the plan is to work on that, and then the baby's been having problems. So is right now he's teething, and we found a boil on his butt. That's why I said he's been sick, because it's been hard since we came back. Like, I noticed it before we left, right? Just a teeny, it was teeny tiny, like maybe a small pea, maybe. My mother-in-law, she's a pediatric nurse. Well, she more deals with bedbound kids, but meant for her to see it because she was there. But she left so fast that we didn't even get a chance. So I showed it to Grandmom. Grandmom thought it was a bed bug. Oh my God. A bug bite. Words. A bug bite. So we put black salve on it. And when I came back, it had doubled in size. It's the size of a quarter. And it was still growing up to this morning. It kind of burst. I don't know if the black salve had pulled as much of it could to the top, but it kind of burst a little bit. This is disgusting. I'm so sorry. So he's actually had some relief because it stopped growing. It's actually getting smaller now, and he's on antibiotics. But with that, he's got growing pains. He's got a tooth growing in, and then he's got this boil in his butt. So I've been stressed out with all the problems with my kids, and then I have work, and I've been trying to keep up with all of this stuff. I have many ideas with my Etsy channel. Yeah, my Etsy channel, my Etsy store. But I'm getting a little discouraged with it at the moment. And I think I have too short of a turnaround for my videos, because in all reality, especially my husband, he gets paid on Wednesday, and I try to have the video up by Thursday at noon. That's my plans. That's most of the time I'm taping it. Like I'm filming at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, depending on how fast I get home from work. And I'm just filming while everybody's asleep, and then I try to take a nap so that I'm not dead, because I take care of the baby during the day while my husband's at work. He comes home, and then in all reality, I really only get like 3 hours of sleep by the time I make dinner and all that, most of the time, when my husband works. Like today, because we went away, he's doing a 13-hour shift to catch up on all of his hours that he had to do, and I work tonight. So I'm going to be, and I'm dealing with the baby. The bigger one, he doesn't give me as many problems. You know, he's older. He doesn't want to talk to me most of the time, but he's having problems too. And so, like, I had to call out last night because I had to take the baby to go get looked at. Because we got home so late. We wanted to see our grandparents. I call my husband's grandparents my grandparents. They treat me like I'm their granddaughter. Sometimes better than their grandchildren. Joking. So we want to see our grandparents. We haven't seen them in a while. We usually only see them like once a year at this point. We were going, when we were young and dumb, let's be honest. We had the one kid, and we would come up as much as we could. But now it's been a couple years now. My husband couldn't go up as much because of not the current job he has. He is easier to plan with than going away than I am now, because I work overnight. So that means whatever day we go, I need to make sure I have the night off. And we usually don't work. We usually, like, there's one of us working every single day at this point. But with his other job, they wanted him, like, 24/7. like, he wasn't able to go to a lot of holidays and all that for a while. He changed jobs last December, and he's been working. Ooh, you good? I'm leaving all this in. I'm not, unless I walk away, which I'll pause it so you're not just running. I'm leaving everything in. I'm not, you're going to get raw, uncut me, which you've kind of gotten recently, is my taping to editing. It's too short. I think I am going to change it. I like the days that I have it, but I like the stuff right when we get the money. So it's just all about the editing and all that. And with him, he literally, my job, they'll pay you a day early if there's a holiday around your payday. Whereas in his job, will pay the day after, which I don't understand how that works. But like Monday, they're what is it called? Because the banks were closed. I guess they're why can't I think what the word is? They're payroll people. The payroll people. I don't know what it's called at the current moment. I know the word, but at the moment, I can't think of it. They must have been closed, so he gets paid a day after. So because they do payroll on Monday, so I guess it makes sense. But wouldn't you think that they would just quicken it? I don't know. It's weird working for he works a job that's like more of a 9-to-5 job than I do. Like, it's not a big company, it's a smaller company, and they could work 9-to-5. Like, they want them to work 9-to-5, but he works flex hours, so he can go in whenever he wants, he can leave whenever he wants, as long as he gets his 40 by the end of Sunday, midnight Sunday. So what was I saying with that? I work for ShopRite now, which is a grocery store. I'm not sure if everywhere has a ShopRite. I know that not every ShopRite is the same type of ShopRite I'm working in. So we work every day, pretty much. Like, I think there's only like 3 days in the whole year that we're not open, even a little bit. It used to be we worked every day. I worked for this exact ShopRite 10 years ago, and we were, maybe not Christmas, but we were open every other day. But now I think they give Christmas Day, Thanksgiving. I know they at least give the end of the year ones. Okay. So hopefully this is going up on, this is Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. It might still have the what's the word? Title card, for Saturday. Because I was already editing that one. I was working on that one while, my footage came up. Like, while I could download it and everything. So I have an old computer. Need to get a new computer, but that, again, that's neither here nor there. That's the least of my worries right now is a new laptop. I was even thinking about getting a camera for Christmas. And, no. I don't have, like, I have about $300 for each of us. Or like $400, I guess, technically. But I want to stay more close to the 300 mark. For each of us. I know my husband and my oldest son have already overreached the 300 because I also need to get presents for other people, you know, my best friend's son, my nephew, my mom. I always get something for my mom. I love my mama. She's actually another reason why we're looking for a house, which makes it harder because now we have the baby, we need a 4-bedroom instead of a 3-bedroom. So it's going to be more. So because I knew I had to save towards Christmas, and then my oldest son's birthday's right after Christmas, 3 days after Christmas. That's why I've been trying to do some of my smaller savings things I need to save for now with Christmas, because I knew Christmas was going to be bigger amounts each week instead of like I think I figured out that there's 100, well, this one, I think there's like 100 blocks on here. So I could put like 25, if I want to do the biggest and the smallest, I could put 25, or I could do two of any. I just need to do 2 on these every week for Christmas next year, and then I could do, you know, so probably, you know, in January, I'll start putting, you know, the bigger amounts, so that when it comes closer, it's the smaller amounts. I like to shop early. That's why there's money already taken out. It was funny because I was trying to find, I went on my nephew's. So all of these are going to start getting saved towards this. I'm starting next week up because I wanted to at least save a little bit every week that school started, and it's already, what, 7 weeks in, and I haven't put any more money to this. So, because I want to save that much for back to school, because my son had, I think I had 300 saved for back to school originally, and that wasn't enough to get him enough clothes. He grew out of everything. Like, when he was little, he could still fit into other things. But he went, since my other son has been born, he has gone through 2 sizes of clothes. And that's not including trying to get the baby clothes. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a different size. While I was pregnant, I was losing weight, which was good. But as soon as he was born and I stopped breastfeeding, I gained it all back and more. So I'm not even the size. So that's why that I added that clothing one. Originally, what I was going to do with Adams was I was going to, I actually was going to make another envelope inside his envelope for video games. I was going to put some money towards books, but now I have to put it towards his braces. That's what I'm going to have to be saving towards, because my first payment needs to minimum be $600, and then it'll be $200 a week. So that'll be taking pretty much all of our bill money. We'll have bill money. All of our money will be going towards bills. So I really want to have more than 600 to hopefully make my words. I'm having a real hard time. I want to make my monthly payments less, if not totally pay it off, but I don't think that's really going to work out. But yeah, and I really didn't, I don't know, I feel like making a GoFundMe for my son's braces seems small compared to some things that are going on in the budgeting community. At the moment, I'm forgetting people's names, but I know I've been wanting to put money towards this one woman. I'll have to look it up, and maybe I'll put it in my description, the 2 people. I believe one of them's D versus Dat. I think it's her dog, or maybe D versus Dat was, I don't know. Someone's husband has cancer, so they're doing a fundraiser. One of their savings challenges goes to their husband's cancer, and then a bunch of people I watch have been making other fundraisers with them, and I can't remember if D versus Dat is the other person. Someone's dog's sick. I'm so bad at names and remembering. That's why, if you see all my savings challenges, I have my thing on here, because when I tell you certain people's, I don't remember how I got to this. this one, this is going to be my credit card debt, obviously. I'm going to start working on my biggest one. Like, I don't remember where I got this from. It has something down here from the website, but someone was doing a freebie Friday, and that's where I got this from. I didn't get it from the original person, Heidi Nash, at Debit Free Charts, which you can get this there, and I believe your first one's like $1 or something, or maybe it's free. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember, but I can't remember who this came from. You know, like, unless they say like this. I've mentioned Row Budgets because this says Row Budgets. I couldn't remember where I got this, and it says Row Budgets. It's Row Budgets challenge. I can't remember. This one I can look up. This one I bought on Etsy, but I don't know her YouTube channel off the top of my head, and I don't see it on her thing because I was going to tag it. I have no idea what I'm doing with this because originally I bought it before I started making my own, but I have a hard time remembering when I get like these page challenges from people. I think I have another one that I can't remember that's in here, but like, I have a hard time remembering them, so I actually like when they put their names at the bottom. But again, I'll shout out this person, but I don't think that's where I got this one. I also am not sure how I got the Row Budgets one from Row. I think it might have been someone, yeah, someone giving it out for free, like on a freebie Friday. It might have even been Row. Like, I watch, when I tell you, before I even started filming, I watched pretty much everyone. Like, literally, I watch as many people as I can, and I don't comment on a lot of things. I feel like I had more time when I first started this than I do now. A lot of things are going on. I usually get in a depressive mood in November and December, and I've been feeling it early this year. I never finished putting out my Halloween decorations, and Halloween's my favorite holiday. So that's kind of what's going on. So you might see things move around. You might not. I also have been trying to stay consistent with people I know. Like, I got this whole binder from M's Paradise Budgeting. So when I buy things and I can't decide on things, I usually buy things from her, because now I remember that this whole binder and everything in it, well, except for the Christmas one. There's a Christmas one in here. This is from someone who doesn't even make these anymore. I was trying to see if she had a bigger one. So when I bought the other one, I got them from somewhere else. But like I said this in one video, I was more looking for different envelopes, but I couldn't find what I wanted. So instead, when I ordered more envelopes, I just got ones that I thought would match from M's Budgeting Paradise. I got some that matched the ones I have. You know what I mean? Even though I wanted to start putting like more skull, see if people have envelopes with skulls, but it was more all Halloween-y looking stuff, not, I don't know. I feel like the more elegant looking skulls. So that's why I started making dashboards for this one, because this one, you'll see, I have a couple dashboards in here, but I had the measurements wrong, so I have to go through. But like, I got paper to match this, and then I have the big envelopes, which another thing was I couldn't even find big envelopes like those. So I have all zippers, which makes more sense. I mean, it makes sense that I haven't been able to find the open ones. I just don't like a lot of zipper ones in there, so I was thinking of like every other. But And something I mentioned back when, because me and my grandma were talking about this, I happened to mention that I had a YouTube channel, and so we ended up watching it, together, which I found so awkward. I don't know, I'm so awkward about it, but she does not have an Etsy for these. Whoa. She does not have an Etsy with stuff, but she did say if you guys have any ideas of things you guys want, you can request it, and I can figure out a way, and she'll make it for you guys. So I did mention this at one point, but she did say if there was anything that you guys wanted her to make, she would. So, and I will figure out ways of selling those for her if you guys want anything, because she keeps going back and forth. Like, she originally was selling them physically at like camp jams and beard fests and stuff like that. The camp jams closed. They don't do them anymore, and I think she just got discouraged. She's not really into the business kind of stuff. Really creative. She's really creative, but she's not so good at that. And neither am I, let's be honest. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you.